Hey guys, welcome back to another Pilates with Jade. Today's workout is a 10-minute booty band glute workout using the PTP Fit booty band in light resistance. You can grab this one that I'm using with my discount code PTP Jade10 following the link in the description below. Other than that, all you need to know is that this workout is intermediate level. However, if you did want to make it more of a beginner workout, you can do the whole thing just without the band. So you've got that option as well. All right, I reckon we're ready. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're starting today with some pelvic curls to warm up. So the band will be around the legs just above the knees. The knees are bent and feet are hip distance apart. And we're lying down with our arms by our side. As we exhale, we squeeze the glutes and peel up off the mat into a bridge position. And then once we get to the top, we inhale and then exhale to come back down one vertebrae at a time. So we're exhaling to come up, really squeezing the glutes as you peel up off the floor, taking a deep breath in at the top, and then exhaling to come back down one vertebrae at a time. Good. So making sure that the knees are pressing out onto the band. We don't want the knees to come in together. So we want to hold them hip distance apart, resisting against that band slightly. Good. We've got just a few more to go here. Making sure that we're keeping the arms as relaxed as we can. The focus is really on squeezing the glutes to lift the hips and pressing the feet into the floor. Just a couple more to go. Really focusing on peeling up and down and squeezing the glutes, really making sure we're warming them up. We're going to go for one last one. And as we lift the hips up, when we get to the top, we're going to hold that bridge position, squeezing the glutes, pressing the feet into the floor, and then exhale, press both legs out on the band, and inhale, bring them back to hip distance apart. So we're doing 6 of these here. So we press as we exhale, inhale, bring it back. Good. So we don't have to press too wide. Just small little movements, keep squeezing those glutes. And last one, good. Keep those hips up. We're going straight into 6 dips from here. So now we inhale, take the hips halfway down. Exhale, squeeze the glutes and lift back up into the bridge position. So another 5 to go. We inhale, dip, exhale, push. Good. Keep those knees hip distance apart. Bracing through the core. Just a couple more. Last one. Good. And keeping those hips up, we're just holding now for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And controlling, coming back down onto the mat. Well done, guys. That's our little warm-up done. Give those knees a bit of a hug to the chest. And then we're going to come on over to our hands and knees for the next exercise. Okay, so we're going to be up on our hands and knees for the next lot of exercises. Just shifting that band slightly higher around the thighs. And we're setting up, making sure that the wrists are right underneath the shoulders. Knees are right under the hips. And we're going to have one leg as our supporting leg. And then as we exhale, we're going to squeeze the glute of the opposite side and lift the leg up to hip height with the knee bent. And then inhale, bring it in. So we're going to do 8 of these. Exhaling to squeeze and lift, and inhaling to bring it in. Good. Making sure that we keep the knee bent for the first lot. And that we're really focused on squeezing the glute before we lift the leg. And only going as high as we can without arching through the lower back. So we want to keep nice and controlled through the upper body. Good. On the next one up, holding that leg up at hip height, flex that top foot and we're pulsing. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bringing it in. From here, we're doing horse kicks again, but this time extending the leg all the way out straight. So we exhale to squeeze and lift and straighten that back leg at the same time. So the foot is pointing towards the back wall behind you rather than up at the ceiling. Good, just a few more here. Nice and controlled with the movement. And on the next one up, we're holding at hip height and we're going to pulse again. So up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bringing it into rest. Well done, guys, doing really well. For the next one, we're exhaling and lifting the leg out to the side. So we're keeping the leg bent, exhaling, squeezing the glute, and opening directly out to the side of the body. This is quite a challenging movement and does require flexibility to open out to the side. So just only go as far as you can control. We want to try and keep the body as still as possible. So we don't want the hips shifting from side to side. So if you need to take it small, that's perfectly okay. It's all about control in Pilates. We've just got a few more to go here. Keeping the knee bent, exhaling out to the side, inhaling to bring it in. Good, and on our next one out, we're going to hold and do those small little pulses again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good job, guys. I know you're probably feeling it now. We've just got one more exercise on this side. So we extend the leg back behind, out in line with the body. Inhale, tap the toe down, crossing over the supporting side. And then exhale, lift and swing the leg out at hip level to the side. So we're drawing a rainbow with the toes. It's an exhale to bring it up and around, and an inhale to cross back over the other leg. Good. We're only going to do a few of these because this one is really tough. And if you need to, you can just make the movement a lot smaller. So it's okay if you can't get the leg out in line with the hip. Just do smaller circles. Good. And we're going to finish off there. Good work, guys. That's all done for that first side. We're going to swap over and repeat those exercises on the other side. Okay, so on your hands and knees, wrists right underneath the shoulders, let's get set up for the second side, starting with horse kicks. We exhale, squeeze the glute and lift the leg, keeping the knee bent. And we've got 8 of these here. So we exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Keeping the knee bent at 90 degrees if we can. Focusing on squeezing through the glute as we lift the leg, and keeping tight through our center, making sure the lower back is not arching. On our next one up, we're going to hold the leg up at hip height, flex that foot and straight into pulses up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bringing it in. Nice work. Next, we have the horse kick with the extension of the leg. So as we exhale, we lift and extend through the back of the knee. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, lift and extend, and inhale to bring it in. Good. We're aiming for hip height, but only going as high as we can without arching through the lower back. Pointing the foot to the wall behind you now. And keep focusing on squeezing that glute as you lift. On the next one up, we're holding up. Let's start our pulses. And pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. The next one is our bent leg raises out to the side. So we exhale, lift the leg out to the side, and inhale, bring it in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bring it in. We keep the knee bent at 90 degrees. And as this side starts to burn, really use your breathing to help. So deep breath in through the nose to bring the leg in, out through the mouth to lift. Only going as far as you can control without moving the hips from side to side. On our next one up, we're holding and we're pulsing for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resting. Well done. One more exercise to go. We're extending the leg out behind us. We inhale, tap across the body, and exhale, swing the leg out and around to the side. So we inhale, cross over and tap, and exhale, swing it out to the side. And remember, we can make this much smaller if we need to. This is definitely the hardest one out of this series. So just a few more to go here. Deep breaths. I know this side is burning now. Inhale, tap. Exhale, swing. Good. And resting back down. Well done, guys. Really good job. Give those wrists a bit of a shake out if you need to. And then we're going to flip back on over to our back and finish off this glute workout with the same pelvic curl series we did at the start. So shift the band just a little bit higher, so just below the knees, feet hip distance apart. We're going to curl up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, squeezing the glutes up into our bridge position, pressing the feet into the floor, keeping the hips lifted, glutes squeezed tight. We exhale, press both knees out on the band, and inhale, bring them back to hip distance apart. Another 5 here. So we exhale, press both knees out. Inhale, bring it in. Good. Just a couple more. And then keeping those hips lifted, we're going straight into dip. So we inhale, dip. Exhale, push back up. For 3, 4, 5, and 6. And keeping those hips up nice and high. Let's hold it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to come back down one vertebrae at a time. Well done, guys. That's the end of your booty workout. Hug those knees to the chest. Take a few deep breaths here. You can rock from side to side. And then we're going to get rid of this band and just give our glutes a little bit of a stretch out. Taking one foot over to the opposite knee. And just stretching out here, taking a few deep breaths. Thank you so much for joining me again for today's workout. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any feedback or suggestions, just leave me a comment below. And let's swap to the other side with this stretch. So taking the other foot over to the opposite knee, stretching out the other side, just a few deep breaths here. And don't forget as well, if you do want more Pilates content from me, to follow me on Instagram at Pilates with Jayde, where you'll find a lot more content over there as well. But that is all from me today. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.